Uh, Welcome back, subscribers and viewers of AVG News. I'm going to respond just briefly to a question that we've been getting about people who are trying to move from the Zimbabwe exemption permit to the mainstream South African permit. So the question goes, uh, is it wiser for holders of the ZEP to, instead of applying for the general work visa and the critical skills visa, apply for the temporary residence visa? So this is a question that has been asked a number of times by different people, and it is what we are going to respond to in this moment in time. But before I go ahead, I would like again to request you to subscribe to this channel, like this video, and also share it. There is also a notification button under this video. It's a bell which you can press so that whenever we come live or whenever we post something, you can be notified. And whenever you've been notified, it reduces and minimizes the chances of you being misled, because there is a lot of information out there which has been sent out, which is meant to um, abuse you, which is meant to mislead you so that you end up parting with your hard-earned cash. And this is what we're trying to avoid. And let us not be selfish. Let us also look out for our brothers and sisters out there. Let us be our brothers' keepers. Let us be our sisters' keepers by making sure that they get the correct information. So the question has been asked because we have been told that many people have been rejected. There are some who have been given their permits. We are yet to meet some of them and see these permits on our own, because there are also people out there who are manufacturing fake permits which look exactly like the general work visa, and they are putting them on people's stamps after charging them a fortune. So unless and until we have been assured that people have got these permits, we are not going to vouch for those who say the permits are out there. So people have been asking if it is wiser for them to apply for a temporary residence visa instead of a critical skills visa or a general work visa. Our response to this is, if you qualify, if you know you qualify for a general work visa, or you've got the critical skills as per the list of critical skills that was released a few weeks ago, the best would be for you to not take chances, but apply for the particular visa that you believe you qualify for. Because trust you me, if you do qualify for that particular permit, you are definitely going to get it, unless maybe you've committed a crime and you've been declared a prohibited immigrant in this country, or if you have a pending court case, because what the state would want is for this matter to be put to finality before they can then process a visa for you. But if you qualify for a general work visa, our advice would be for you to apply for that particular visa. If you qualify for a critical skills permit, our advice again would be for you to apply for a critical skills visa. And then others also want to know what is contained as a requirement for one applying for a temporary residence visa. So I will go through these, the documents required to apply for a long-term temporary residence visa, except for a medical treatment visa. So you need to have a passport which is valid for not less than 30 days after the expire of intended visit. A photocopy of all temporary residence visas endorsed in the passport. Processing fee, I don't know how much this is, but we'll try and find out, and then we'll come back and tell you. One recent passport size color photograph. You need a yellow fever vaccination certificate if you come from a country like those in the Eastern African countries like Uganda, Kenya, which require this. You don't require this if you're coming from a Southern African country like Zimbabwe. You need a police clearance certificate in respect of all countries where the applicant has resided for a period of 12 months or longer since having attained the age of 18 years. You need a medical radiology reports. Uh, Reports are not required for children under the age of 12 years and pregnant women. You need an unabridged birth certificate. You need proof of custody or adoption of a minor where this is applicable. You need consent from the parents of a minor where this is applicable. You need a marriage certificate where this is applicable. Uh, You need proof of a spousal relationship by means of an affidavit where this is applicable. You need a divorce decree or proof of legal separation where this is applicable. A death certificate in respect of a late spouse where this is applicable. Supporting documents in addition to those above are applicable to every category of temporary residence visa. These supporting documents are listed on the DHA 1738 application form under each visa category. Then where can you apply for a temporary residence visa? Any foreigner who wants to enter South Africa must apply for the appropriate temporary residence visa at the South African diplomatic representative in his or her country of origin, or at a South African diplomatic representative in a neighboring country if there is no South African diplomatic representation in the applicant's country of origin. Applications for temporary residence visas are processed and finalized at the foreign offices of the Department of Home Affairs. Arrangements to travel to South Africa must only be made once the temporary residence visa has been issued. So these are the documents that you need to satisfy. But now, going through that, I don't think it would be wise for somebody who's been living in South Africa for the past 12 years or close to the past 12 years to then apply for this kind of visa, because you've been here for 12 years and there's no way you can then claim that you're applying for a temporary work visa, unless, of course, stated otherwise. We still gonna try and find out if it is possible, but I don't think it's possible for you to then apply, because you need to apply for a general work visa, critical skills visa, or a study permit. These are the main permits that those who are moving from the ZEP to other mainstream South African permits can apply for. So I thank you very much. I hope that your question has been answered in as far as this is concerned, because many people have been told to apply for this one because it has been difficult for them to apply for these other permits. So let's not delve into areas where we know we're going to reach a dead end. Let's apply for a permit that we know that we qualify for. Let us apply for a permit that we believe that we can get because we have the necessary qualifications. You can continue to ask us any further questions that you may have, and we will gladly respond to them. Where we do not understand, we will go and we will inquire with those that are in the better know, including the VFS Global and the Home Affairs authorities themselves. Enjoy the rest of your day. Please remember to subscribe if you haven't. If you have subscribed already, we thank you and we appreciate you. Please like this video and share it so that you can benefit other people who need to get this kind of information. Thank you very much.